had a dream that a statue was standing in front of me upon a pedestal, and it felt like I was in a cape-like setting, and the statue was in front of me and it was huge. And I looked at his feet and they looked like clay or bronze, and that's why I thought that it was a statue. But as I looked up, he was wearing a long robe of a color dipped in dry blood. And he was wearing a banner that said King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And as I looked up, I realized his eyes are filled up light like flashlights and he had fire. You could actually see the flames in his eyes. And he opened his mouth and he showed me a double-edged sword, and his voice roared like that of many waters, and his hair was long. He had chiseled features. He looked almost primitive looking with high forehead and chiseled features, and he looked human, but he didn't because I was mesmerized standing up or looking at him. And then Mother Mary came to me and she took me out of the room and she told me to sit down next to her. And she was serious, like she was stoic, that it was all business. She told me to sit down and wait. And she had her head down and both her arms and her lap. And then all of a sudden she waved me to go into a room. So when I went to the room, and Jesus had appeared to me in a different form. He was wearing his crown of thorns. And he took me to a window. He told me to look out and ask me what I saw. And I saw a big tree, like the tree of life. And then all around the tree were paths, all straight, but they were narrow, wide. No path was the same. And he told me, he put his arm on my shoulder and he told me he was the Alpha and the Omega and that he was watching over me. And I happened to come across a text in the Bible and in Revelations, and that same depiction of Jesus was right there. So I knew that my dream was real.